I am putting up $10,000 to find the origin point of one of the most elusive pieces of creepypasta lost media in general. I don't know if we'll ever find this. I honestly have probably given up a lot of hope for it in general.
So Mutahar is offering 10k to find the original Jeff the Killer image, and I'm gonna find it in 1 week because I'm scared theater. I'm motherfucking scared theater. I'm scared daddy. I can do this. So by April 7th, I will have found the original Jeff the Killer image, and I will have taken Mutahar's 10k. All of you just wait and see. Oh God, what have I done? Well, I talked the talk. Now let's see if I can walk the walk. $10,000 is on the line for the original unedited Jeff the Killer image. Now for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, remember that old creepypasta, Jeff the Killer, and this infamous image associated with it? Well, for years now, people have been relentlessly searching for where this image actually came from. There have been a lot of theories about where it's from, but nothing conclusive has been discovered yet. The original image is so elusive that Mutahar has offered $10,000 to anyone that can find it. And I'm here to take that money. I'm sure you're all desperate to see my results, but we have a lot to cover here first. But please stay for the end, where I will actually show you my call with Mutahar, where I told him my results firsthand. Now, when I first made that tweet on March 31st, I wasn't feeling too confident. Alright, so I just posted that dumb tweet saying that I'm scared daddy and that I'm gonna find this Jeff the Killer image. I don't think I'm actually gonna be able to find it, but I'll give my best effort anyway. So, let the search commence. So I'm thinking more and more about that tweet, and I'm realizing I really am not actually that confident that I can do this, but I can't just say something like that and just not try. Sitting here at 2 in the morning, trying to decide how the hell I'm gonna solve this Jeff the Killer image thing. Yeah, what did I get myself into? But you might be surprised about what can be done in just a week. I want to very briefly go over some of the theories that have already been debunked. One reason this is so difficult to investigate is that there are so many faked images out there that people keep recycling, so it's good to build a mental library of all the pictures we know are not real. First, I want to address one of the oldest rumors about this image. And I just want to get this one out of the way because a lot of people who aren't familiar with this investigation still think this is the origin. Katie Robinson. There was a rumor started by this 4chan post claiming that the girl in this picture, named Katie Robinson, was bullied by 4chan users who made mean photoshops of this picture of her, leading her to later take her own life. As the rumor goes, one of those photoshopped images of her became Jeff the Killer. This rumor is not true, guys. In 2015, I interviewed Seswar, the creator of the creepypasta, and he said this was not true. Furthermore, in 2019, the woman in this picture was found and interviewed. She is still alive, and her name isn't even Katie Robinson, it's Heather White. In my interview with Seswar, which honestly I forgot that I even did until I saw Blame It on Jorge's video, he claims that this picture was made using a white latex mask. This is also not true, seeing as this picture far outdates the creepypasta. More on that in a moment. That was only one of the many theories that have since been debunked. On screen right now are a few of the many images that have also been debunked. If you see any of these, they're not real. Mutahar also mentioned one other thing in his video that I want to address very briefly as well. There was another rumor started that this video found on a Japanese video sharing site called Nico Nico was the origin point of the Jeff the Killer image. The video is super blurry, and shortly after Mutahar's video was released, the original video was found. This isn't it either, guys. So, we know what it isn't, but that's still quite a ways from knowing what it is. At this point, it's April 2nd, and the reality of what I said I was going to do is setting in. So it just turned April 2nd, and I spent all day today just finishing my next video about the Redditor stuck in a cult again. So I have 5 days until April 7th now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. 5 days. 5 days. The next step was to familiarize myself with all the progress that has been made on this so far. And there's been a lot. Seriously, the guys over at the original JTK image subreddit have done a lot of really in-depth investigation on this, and this video wouldn't be possible without the work that they've done. I promise you guys I'd get this video out quickly, so I can't go over every little detail, but I'll go over as much as I can. The obvious first step when trying to find the origin of something is to find the oldest record of it. The oldest source of this image that we know of so far is from a Japanese bulletin board site called FileMan. The post was made on July 24th, 2005 and was titled, "Fear of a Summer Night." The description of the photo says, "A celebrity before plastic surgery." You'll notice that this picture differs slightly from the iconic Jeff the Killer picture. It's also clear that while this is the oldest source we know of, it isn't actually the oldest occurrence of the image. Several people in the comments suggest that they have seen this image elsewhere before, particularly noting things like, "The original one is the scariest," and "I'm most scared of the original." This image made another appearance a couple months later in September of 2005 on a website called pia.cc. It was posted by a user named Mr. Mulholland and given the title "White Powder." Only 2 months later, another post was made to the same website with this picture, the most popular Jeff the Killer image we all know. This one was posted by Omega Bolt. This is believed to be the first ever time this version of the image was posted. This discovery was useful because it gave the investigators the screen name of a very early witness of the JTK image. They ended up getting in contact with Mr. Mulholland, also known as Miyama on Twitter. He told them that the picture came from a cropped image of a middle-aged Asian woman. The image became a meme and was photoshopped into this. Miyama says he doesn't have the original image, but he thinks it might have come from a show called Honto ni Ada Noroi no Video. I'm really sorry if I butchered that. The guys investigating this found all the episodes that aired between 1999 and 2005, but weren't able to find anything that seemed like it could be the original image in it. Another witness these guys got in contact with was someone by the name of Mighty Omnivore. On a forum called Speed Guide, there was a post made by a user named Prey521 in October of 2005 titled, "Some Funny Weird Pics." The comments suggest that the pictures shown here were not pleasant to look at. Although the pictures are no longer available, we can still see the file path of them. They were all taken from a photo bucket album that belonged to a user named Mighty Omnivore. One of these pictures was called prettyface.jpg. This is significant because, according to some of the older archives where the JTK image was posted, one of the names it went by was Prettyface. One of the investigators from the community, named Perditis Redux, got in contact with Mighty Omnivore on Twitter to ask about the picture. He confirmed that the picture he posted was indeed this image. Not only that, but he said that at the time, there were 3 or 4 other images of this person, all taken from different angles. If this is true, that's huge. He said he had an old hard drive from 2007 that he would check to see if he could find any other pictures that might help. But unfortunately, nothing was found. As a last-ditch effort to get something, another member of the community reached out to the Photo Bucket support team to see if they had any backups of Mighty Omnivore's prettyface.jpg image on their servers. The support team said the image was gone. Now, this actually got me thinking. I went to that speed guide page, and the prettyface.jpg image was only one of the pictures posted from Mighty Omnivore's Photo Bucket album. There were 4 others called img21.gif, image 01212.jpg, image 0022.jpg, and an oily complexion.jpg. I was curious to see if these had all related to the JTK image. I figured trying the Photo Bucket support team method might be a good way to check for any backups of these, like that last community member did. Now, I'm not sure entirely what that last guy said to get the Photo Bucket support team to search for the backups, but when I contacted them and asked for backups of these other images, they told me to right off. In nicer words, obviously. Another thing I decided to do, because I feel like speaking to early witnesses of the picture is really important, is I scoured as many forums as I possibly could between 2005 and 2007 that had this image posted, and I attempted to contact as many people as possible that may have seen the image. Out of all the people that I reached out to, I was only successful in speaking to one of them. On that speed guide page, it looked like people only got in contact with Mighty Omnivore, but not the guy that actually reposted Mighty Omnivore's pictures, Prey521. When I managed to get a hold of him, I showed him the JTK image and asked if that was one of the pictures he posted in the thread. He told me it was familiar and that it was popular back in the day. Unfortunately, this was a dead end as he wasn't able to give me any new information. I also asked him about some of the other Mighty Omnivore pictures that he reposted, and he seemed to lose interest in the conversation at this point. Now, as a result of some image analysis that some of the people investigating this did, and a collection of corroborating anecdotes, one of the most prominent theories is that the original picture may have come from a webcam site, and then made its way onto one of the earlier image boards, such as 2chan or Futaba, where it was edited into something like this. They're also looking at these 4 people as potential leads. This one simply because of the similarity to the JTK image. This one also known as Nachi because on the Fileman site, her picture was posted with the title Nachi. This was just 13 days before the earliest confirmed source of the JTK image. On another site that posted the JTK image, one of the comments says, Nachi? This one, a manga artist named Koge Dombo, was suspected because some comments on Japanese threads have compared her to the image. And finally, this one, Sonoko Sukagoshi. This one is mainly suspected because she sort of looks like she could be a fit for the JTK image, and she was a popular net idol in the early 2000s that became a bit of a meme on 2chan threads. Once again, all unconfirmed, and it's heavily advised you do not try to contact these people. So there you go, a bit of a rundown on the current state of things. Now what you've all been waiting for, my final conclusion. I'll just let you take a look at the call I had with Mutahar so you can hear for yourself. Hey Mutahar, so about the Jeff the Killer image, I'm really sorry I wasn't able to find the picture. No, I'm not. I'm serious. I'm not.
What the fuck was that?
I'm not joking. I actually wasn't able to find the picture. Mutahar?
Fuck!
I'm sorry.
God damn!
I'm sorry. I wasn't.
Why have your parents not fucking abandoned you? If I was your fucking father, I would leave. I would change my fucking name. I would go to another fucking planet if I had you as a fucking child.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I didn't find it. And I'm pretty sure we all knew that I wasn't going to find it. But I feel bad for leading you all on, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'll add $1,000 to the prize pot that Mutahar is offering. It's not a whole lot, but I'm not as rich as Mutahar, so it's something. And guys, I only had a week to do this. Sure, I found nothing, but I'll still keep up with it and see if anything turns up. I really do respect the work everyone investigating this is doing. It's really impressive. So now the prize for this is $11,000. Good luck. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the flip side.